Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books, Coffee, and more. Today we have Coneheads, live from Remulac. Issue number one, $1.75 from 1994. First flared filled issue. Whew, that was tough. It's a direct edition, Exile in New Jersey. This is by Terry Collins and Tom Richmond. Now, before we begin, don't forget this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Let's get into it. Homecoming. The required morning intake of protocarbo mass quantities is most acceptable, my genomate, pre-processed blue plant spores of frozen wheat batter thawed with an electronic aluminum casing. Delicious. The Little Human has delivered daily printed allotment of current events, advertising supplements, and amusing illustrated sequential frames. Chomp, 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 chomp. Ah, the morning newspaper. Shall they? Beldar, what is wrong? Humans in space. What an amusing concept. Their primitive shuttlecraft would not last a zlop against the Remulacian star cruiser. Meanwhile, a dozen light zerls away, once, when I entered the social chamber, all of the whispers were about me. Now everywhere I go, I hear his name, Beldar. From the arid volcanic plains of the sacred restecones of Kroftok to within the very walls of my own high court are the rumblings of dissent. It's not fair. I am not just a ruler of my subject cones. They don't deserve you. And look at the gratitude I receive. Me, the High Master of Remulac. I have only their well-being in mind. True, this is so true. They cannot begin to comprehend the loneliness in my office, such a sad figure of authority. Still, the masses cheer for him. They do tend to have short attention spans, yes. I hate Beldar. He arrived on Remulac from a blunt skull planet, a failure. Here we go again. For his crimes, I threw him to the Garthok. But the sacred moons of Meplar were on his side, and he succeeded in narfling the beast. Unacceptable. Cones do not behave this way. By the sastic fluid dwellers of the Seathan Sea, I would do anything to eliminate the memory of Beldar. Really, tell me, High Master, what would a second chance be worth to you? His cone is a disgrace. I restored his former rank as Fuel Survey Lindelord, and permitted his return to Earth to conquer the planet. Of course, he scrapped already the mission, blowing up the star cruiser and himself in the attempt. All for Remulac, turned out for his final rites, spewing the warrior chants as his final Slarspot was hurled into the Bidlonius cauldron. Beldar was a traitor corrupted by earthling ways, and look what his influence has done to the young cones of Remulac. They idolize him, meeting in secret, thinking for themselves, and plotting against me. To be able to crush the cone of Beldar would be worth your freedom, human. Mabs. Mr. Johnson, cease movement of this internal combustion unit. Immediately. Are you sure? I haven't practiced my stopping yet. Okay, here goes. Screech. The lesson is complete. $58 US, please. I think I'm improving, really, do. I'll see you in 2 weeks, Beldar. 2 weeks, 14 days, 336 hours, not long enough. So what have you got planned for the summer? Seeing as much of Ronnie as I can. There's plenty to see. Hey, Connie, isn't that your dad? Greetings, young one. Daddy, what are you doing here? I've got a date with Ronnie this afternoon, remember? Hi, Connie. Whoa, way to go, Mr. Conehead. Daddy, there's lipstick on your cone. Ah, greeting from one of our elderly students. She believes I am her deceased male offspring. Sure, we'll understand. We don't tell, right, Connie? Grow up, Ronnie. I'll be home in time for supper, Daddy. My daughter's chosen one. What a flanderer. Flarinder? Caddy, I summon you. Huff, 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 wheeze. Here's your club, sir. Snort, bang, boom. Sorry I messed up your game, Mr. Conehead. Too bad Garthoks are not native to this planet. At the mall. Geez, Connie, I don't think your old man likes me very much. Don't be so dense, Ronnie. Daddy's just overprotective, that's all. Like the time he ripped the roof off your car. He didn't mean anything by it. I find you unacceptable. Yes, sir. I'm like totally busted. I guess this will be a cheap date. Just a sec. Too bad we don't have some of the loot in that fountain. Just a sec. Connie, now's no time to wash your cone. Cool. Let's head for the arcade. Ronnie, are you watching? I'll be right back. I'm at the final level. Woof, now that is what I like to watch. Oh, really? Eep, got the high score already? Let's celebrate with an ice cream cone. I'll pass, thank you. Great, more for me. I've been saving up. I want to get you a going steady ring for Christmas. But none of these rings are large enough to fit my cone. Boy, there sure are some nutty dating customs where you come from. That's why I love you. I never know what to expect. Ronnie, you don't know half of it. And he knocks her on the head. Meanwhile, the lawn is expanding in growth. Once more, I must retrieve the internal combustion chlorophyll stalk slicer from the neighbors. Greetings, primate. You have arrived earlier than predestinated. Time coordinates. I deleted the remainder of my allotted work period. Why? Instructing the humans on automotive operations has become stressful to the well-being of my cone. I shall partake in the earthling relaxation technique of inhaling burning fumes from rolled vegetable matter. Filtered, of course. Ah. Puff, 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 puff. I have prepared your favorite baked flour-based filled with wads of crumbled metal fiber. Ah, scribble pie. I will enjoy it. While the pastry's temperature diminishes to an acceptable level, will you join me in an entertainment chamber? I wish to converse with you, primate. I have been researching vacations. Vacations? A set of allowance of solar days where relaxation is pursued by lengthy excursions to unknown locales. In search of expensive trinkets known as souvenirs. I approve. Our last departure from routine was over 14 Zerls ago, when we traveled to the scenic beaches of Zencroft. How lovely were the deep red waters there, and how playful the aquatic life forms. I concur. However, I have another destination in mind. Prepare yourself for my gentamate. I have been securing excess funds in preparation for our journey. Our destination has been established along with colorful native garb. We shall blend in during our trip to France. What? Daddy, you can't be serious. Oui, mademoiselle. Estimated time of departure is within 48 hours. But I've already got a summer job. Working at the mall, just 2 stores down from Ronnie. You're just making me go to France to keep me from seeing my boyfriend. That isn't fair. Maintain low tones, maintain low tones. The proper sequence of locales to visit and observe have been programmed into my personal cone computer. I will tolerate no further outbursts. Wow. You have upset our young one. Unacceptable. Mebs, do not stare at me in that fashion. This cone has done nothing. I've committed no serious crime. The pleasure tone spewer that interrupted your slar face was mine, but I did not mean to utilize it as such liquid tones. I know you are fair and just. Please grant me your compassion. I shall not happen again. It shall not happen again, High Master. I swear it. Ah, what the scrog. Began control of the spewer, and all shall be forgotten this time. Regain control of the spewer. Please, don't throw me to the Garthok. I have a genomite, a genetomate, and 6 small cones to nourish. Hmm? Thank you, High Master. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Bravo, bravo. It takes a wise cone to know when to offer mercy. Tomorrow I shall have him fed to the Grelbons. They always enjoy a mid-morning snack, and when to reserve judgment for another day. Now, if you'll just be a lamb and come with me. Where are we going, Mentat? Why the secret? Really, High Master? Lurbscrab, if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret. Ah, I know this device. A mental immersion projector. Virtual reality. Yes, I know. If you just insert your cone in one of the face pods. We're not going to experience a sequel to Fez Dep's Planet of Hanabest Frenthamates by any chance. Not hardly. Just relax, and all will be explained. This doesn't sound good. Sorry for the disorientation, Your Eminence. I decided a total century presentation would be the most reliable method of explaining my theory. I am familiar with the procedure, Blunt Skull. Continue. As we both know, Beldar, his family, and my former supervisor, Gorman Seedling, of the Immigration and Naturalization Service, left Remulac to conquer Earth, as seen in the movie Coneheads. Beldar didn't come alone. Advising the fleet he had detected enemy weaponry, Beldar went ahead to investigate. Attention all battle unit commanders, hold your global ranging positions. The fleet was in stand for his signal. Warning, danger to battle fleet. Presence of enemy laser gun emplacements and satellites detected. Abort attack. Now, what if Beldar simply told a little white lie while landing his star cruiser? Safely exited, quickly my family egress, and destroyed his own ship. The fleet would naturally believe Beldar perished in the explosion and return home thinking him a cone hero. That sneaky Snorktroll. As a native Earthling, I've never heard of any laser gun emplacements in satellites. A few orbital nukes, maybe. What an incredible scheme. I should have figured it out sooner. Summon my cone admirals. Time to blast Earth and Beldar into chunks of Flemtrop. High Master, I am awed by your intellect, as you should be. But what if the theories is well wrong? Mebs, I hadn't considered that. There is always an alternative. Would you like to hear Plan B? Certainly, but I still get to blast Beldar. Very well, spew away. Meanwhile, in a certain New Jersey bedroom, my dad's a jerk. He's a spastic head case. Like to see him crushed with an iron mace. Always whining about his outdated rules. Bash in. I'm Skull. That would be so cool. Greetings, young one. May I enter? I was letting off some steam with the primal earthling tones of heavy metal. Heavy metal? Never mind, Mom. I'm really not in the mood to hear you plead Daddy's case for this trip. You realize your father only wants the best for you. Beldar risked everything to return us to Earth so you would be happy. I know, but he can be such a pain where he is. Where is he anyway? Beldar has vacated the premises to clear his cone. Funny, how can I have the most liberal and, at the same time, the most conservative parents on the block? Do not worry yourself. Beldar will reach a solution to our vacation dilemma somehow. Paramus Auto Center. Ronnie Guest Setter, I summon you. Mebs. Uh-oh. Hey there, Mr. Conehead. Need a lube job? For your car, I mean? Eh? You are aware I no longer think of you as a total flandap. Your bravery in helping us escape the immigration authority figures months ago was exemplary. But we must establish some immediate emotional parameters. I demand to know just how much you care for Connie. Man, that's a toughie. Gee, huh? I don't know if I can put it into words. 30 minutes later. Beldar, Primate, Connie, attend me. I have an announcement. Ronnie shall accompany us on our journey to France. if you've got room. Yes, yes, but what about your job? Your dad will never let you go for the summer. Do not concern, my young one. Permission has been granted and by Ronnie's parental unit. Sure, Mr. Conehead, Ronnie can go to France. Sure, Mr. Conehead, Ronnie can go to France. Let me down already, you stupid grease monkey. I was able to convince him using subliminal cone suggestion techniques. Daddy, you're the best father in the entire galaxy. Awesome. Back on Remulac. You've been briefed of the delicacy of our mission. We have been so informed. Very good. You will be sent to Earth to serve as the eyes for the Cone Empire. With your cloaking device, you shall be able to land undetected to determine if there is any truth to Beldar's claims of superior Earth weapons. You will be assisted by my former mentat, the Earthling Turnbull. Might I say right now, I'm thrilled to be working with you, really. If you discover Beldar has indeed lied about the Earth weapons and he and his family still live, then they are to be brought back to Remulac to be executed for high treason. Yes, High Master, we understand perfectly. And look, their doubles to be continued. All righty, well that was Coneheads #1 from 1994. Hope you enjoyed that little reading. And don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, okay? And as Papa and all the Coneheads always say,
That was easy.
until next time, Papa is out.